Welcome back to my video tutorial series, guys. In this video, I'll be showing you 5 things that you need to set up on your page before you progress to printing. This is basically a two-step process, right? You could set up these when you're setting up your drawing at the beginning, or you could do this at the end. So the first thing to do would be to set up it would be to open your page setup, right? That can be done 4 ways, right? You could click onto the big A, right? You could left click onto the big A, then go down to print, and it will take you to a dialog box. The first thing you're gonna set up is this. Well, before I get into that, the next one, you could go across the big A and you will see a printer. You could left click onto the printer. That too will bring you to this drop down. The third method is to type print, P-R-I-N-T, enter. It will also bring up this dialog box. And the final step is to go down to the bottom of the screen, right across some model space, and left click onto the layout that you wish to print, the page or layout that you wish to print. Left click first, then right click on the mouse, right? So first we left click. Let me show you. So first you go over to it, left to layout, left click first, left click, then right click. Yeah, once you click right click, it will bring up a dialog box. You will then go up to page setup manager, when you left click onto page setup manager, it will also give you this. So that's basically the long way. So you have 4 ways in which you can access this. The next thing you want to do is to start changing these, right? First thing you need to determine the size printer that you're using, right? If for the school system, or if you're doing CSEC, or you're printing a drawing at your house, you'd want to choose Microsoft Print to PDF. What this does, this restricts the choices to, I think it's about 6 or 7. It will only choose or give you papers that can be printed on your regular printer in your house or on a wide format. However, if you wish to print on a larger size paper, like a A2 or A1 or AO, those really large paper, you would need to choose DWG print to PDF .PC3. Again, if you want to print on a larger size paper, right? A larger size paper, you will choose DWG to PDF .PC3. However, for CSEC purposes, I would recommend that you stick to this. This is simple and easy, right? Next thing you must change is your paper size. Here, you will need to determine if you're going to use the A3 paper, A4, legal, or letter size. A3. A3 is the standard paper that is used by CSEC. This is the recommended size paper for your SBA and for your exam. The dimension here is 420 by 297. For the A4, it is 297 by 210. And I think the legal is 350 something, 335 by 218. I don't quite remember this one, but it's 300 and little bit. Now, once you have decided which size paper you want, you click onto that, right? You choose. Now, here please note that we do not scale our drawing from here. Yes, we don't. This must always be 1:1. We don't scale from here. All right, again, this must be 1:1. We only scale our drawing in the layout space. Yeah, when we're setting up our by our viewport. All right, so something to note. Now, next one is the plot style table. The plot style table, now, this will determine if you print the drawing using color. If you choose none, which is the default setting, the drawing will come out in color. So you will be able to see all the different layers that you use for the drawing. And this is useful for CSEC, for your SBA, because the moderator would want to see that you're using the different types of layers, and in some cases your teacher. All right, so this might be good. So none would be good. Monochrome is pretty much black and white. What this does, this allows drawing to be printed in different shades of gray. So we typically use monochrome as color printing is pretty expensive and it's typically not recommended by CSEC. The next thing that you must change is your unit. The unit to be typically of inches or millimeters. You must choose millimeters. All right. Again, scale critical. Once you have done that, the next step is to click OK. Now, please take very important note. Once you click OK, it will ask you to choose where you want to save this drawing. At this point, you are going to click cancel. Why? Because you just change your paper. You will now need to orient your drawing onto the paper and add your scale and fix it up nice, add your title block and stuff like that. So you're not yet ready to print. All right, so once you have done these, you click OK, and it asks you to state where you want to save the drawing. You're gonna click cancel. Once you click cancel, all of these settings will be saved. Now, once you have done that, you're gonna go, now is the time when you go back now to your layout, click on the layout, yeah, and you're gonna, it's gonna bring up the new layout with the new size paper. You're gonna click onto the viewport, delete that, type MV and all of that. But guess what? I will not get into that because this video is not really about that. I will have videos on that, and I will be doing a video specifically on that part of it. Okay, so again, these are the 5 things that you must set in your page setup. This can be done at the beginning of the drawing, or this can be done at the end when you're ready to print. Either case is fine. Okay, and again, remember, you do not start printing yet. And of critical importance, this must be 1:1. Even though it might say printed using a scale of 1 to 50, you're not gonna scale from here. This must be 1:1. If you scale from here, your drawing will come out very tiny on the paper. Okay, so something to be very mindful of. You realize that I know this has happened to students before where they are trying to print their drawing and they scale from here, and you realize that very tiny drawing come out of the printer. This is the color print. All right, again, if you like this video, again, I must apologize for the noise in the background. I guess the construction guy is doing some work upstairs. Okay guys, peace out, love, like the video, share, drop your comments.